Okay, so here we are again at the corner. So remember I said I'm going to stop 1/4 inch away from the edge. Here's the edge of the fabric. You get to the end, you're going to stop 1/4 inch away. And this is how you get that mitered corner, like I showed you before. I mean, now I've got somebody holding the camera so I can show you again. You hold those two edges together, make sure those two edges are together. You're going to go straight up, make that angled corner there, so you pull it straight up, like this. Make sure that this edge here is straight along with this edge there, and then go straight down. Straight down, so that this edge is even now with the top of that. And then we're going to sew, once again, 1/4 inch, start at the top, sew straight down. Now remember, this is what I was saying. If this part had landed up here, if this part here had landed up there, you would have had to rip that and move that, because that won't work if you've got your spot where you've joined it. Now I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to show you, we're almost to the end. We're almost to where that very beginning was, where I left that pigtail, because we're going to leave another pigtail. Okay, so we're going to leave another pigtail, and then I'm going to show you how you join the two pieces. And this is one of the biggest mysteries to quilters, as to how, once you've done your binding, how to actually join the two opposite ends. So here we are, we're coming to the end. And I'm going to stop stitching right here. Now you can back stitch if you want to. You don't have to, but you can back stitch if you want to. Now, this will only work if you have a 2.5 inch binding. So remember, I did cut mine 2.5 inches. It'll only work with a 1 inch measurement. Otherwise, you have to, if it's a 2 inch binding or a 2 1/4, that changes things. But this is a 2.5 inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this back, just anywhere, just randomly. There's where I stopped. I'm folding it back. Okay, fold it back. Then this one, come right to where I folded it back, join it. See where they are exactly? Join them together. Now, like I said, this only works if it's 2.5 inches wide, this measurement. Now you're going to cut off here, you're going to cut off 1 inch right there, and you're going to cut it at the 1 inch here, 1 inch away from the fold on both sides. 1 inch away from the fold on both sides. I have a ruler here. So I'm going to estimate, but I'm pretty good at that because I've done it so many times. So that's about 1 inch right there. Cut that. It's 1 inch. It'd be a different measurement if your binding was 2.5 or 2 1/4 inches. So that's about 1 inch right there. Okay. So then I've got 1 inch on both of those, an extra inch on both of those. Now I'm going to take them and I'm going to right sides together, determine which side was your right side. Here's the inside, so that's the wrong side. Here's the inside, that's the wrong side. Do the exact same thing you did when you were joining the pieces together all over, which is lay them perpendicular again. So you're joining them just like you did when you joined one piece to the next piece to the next piece in order to make it long enough. Only this time you're working with a little less room. So you're going to join them perpendicularly, and again, sew corner to corner. You can leave a little extra room. You don't have to sew right up to so close to the edge. Leave a little more open if you want to. So here's the corner I'm starting in. I'm going to sew from this corner to this corner, like we did when we joined the 2.5 inch pieces from one to the other. I'm going to sew from one corner to the next, all the while keeping this straight up there and down here. Because it's the exact same way you joined end to end when you first started putting one of these ends to the next. And then that's why you won't see it. It'll be invisible. You won't be able to tell which one was the end and which one was just joining one to the other. Okay, so then we clip this. Then it goes to the inside, and voila. There you have. You could go over to the ironing board and press it, but for time's sake, for the video, I'm just gonna show you. Now you're gonna continue to do that 1/4 inch again. And your binding is connected. Just like that, your binding is connected. And that's how you join the two ends of the binding, and that tends to be a mystery for new quilters. But there you have it, and it looks no different than where you joined it over there.